Hello everybody, welcome to Waylander Gaming. This is Waylander here with Skankel, bringing you yet another day in the most wanted list, presented by King of the Hill, Waylander Gaming. But I'm sure you all know the deal. You're all here, ready for the action. It's going to be Useless Paradise up against Jinxes as the first game.
Hello everybody, welcome.
So, Skankel, how are you feeling this evening?
Well, bro, I'm good. I'm excited. It's bro, that feels like just yesterday that we finished round 3 of the most wanted list. So, with each weekend passing, I'm just excited to see where the teams and who is going to end up in the top 4 of each group. I'm getting anxious to see who is going to be the top members progressing. So I'm very excited for this as always. Just had a very long day and a hard day, but it was good nonetheless. How are you feeling this evening?
Well, you know how it is. It's work, and more work, and then the excitement. I mean, it's not like I don't love my job. I kind of do, right? I do love my work. But the excitement starts. It's like this is the moment in time. It's like I'm waiting for this 8 o'clock. So I know we're going to go live. We're going to have a show. We're going to have some craziness to witness. We've got some exciting games throughout the course of the evening. 4 best of ones coming up. Now, I know we're having a bit of a chat here, and we will until we get the teams into the lobby. We were informed previously that Jinxes will be a few minutes late. If you're wondering why Skankel and I just seem to be very chatty this evening, that would be why. So once we get all the teams into the lobby, we can go ahead, deal with our coin tosses. Oh, well, it was Useless Paradise in first, so they're going to get to call, and then we're going to go in from there into the usual lobby bans and the drafting phase, and into the action we go. But I've been talking to Skankel, asking him how he's doing. So to the viewers out there, I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I hope that the week so far has been very productive, and that you're in the mood. You've got everything ready. You got your drinks, you got your snacks, you got everything close by for yet another cracker in the most wanted list.
Yeah, no, definitely. All right. So with that being said, the captain of Jinxes did arrive. So this means we can actually proceed. He was not as late as what he expected, so hey, happy times.
Right.
So Useless Paradise did have the coin toss. They opted for heads, landed on heads. They chose the left side, so we can pretty much start with the bans.
Okay, let me get us into the actual screen here so we can see what's going on. Right, so as we see, the teams are in the lobby. We're going to get into the banning phase now, and then it's action, and more action.
So, Wei, you dropped the very exciting news today in the general chat. You want to share it with the viewers?
Well, we will be for...
Or do you want to leave it for the end?
Yeah,
let's leave it for the end. Let's use 6 for the good news.
Yeah, we'll leave it for the end.
So, viewers, if you've ever wanted to be, receive anticipation from Waylander Gaming, yeah, you have it. So please stick to right at the end of the stream. So enjoy the best of one, all 4 matches, and we'll share the news with you at the end. How's that one? Let's do this anime style. And then at the end of the stream, we don't share it, and just until tomorrow.
Or you could do it like some of the animes where the first 20 minutes of the next show is talking about a recap of the previous show and what happened. And then you have to skip through the whole bit.
Or have a filler moment. Imagine that.
Yeah. Waylander Game of Filler episode.
Alright, so just waiting for Useless Paradise with their bans. I did only ask the question. I did get a bit sidetracked, but yeah. So Mads will probably be happy because we can see we're getting the 3 o'clock shades running their way, and yeah. The viewers won't be trolling about we shouldn't shave again, and they like us to be bearded, bro.
Well, beards are in fashion these days. Oh,
Useless.
yeah, we just
Ban it or lose it.
So this is going to be two Madagascar teams, one up against the other. Useless Paradise up against Jinxes. And from the previous streams that we have done for Madagascar, especially towards the end of last year, I think especially towards the end of last year, we only started the channel towards the end of last year. The Madagascar scene is quite active. So these two teams should definitely know each other very well. So I'm thinking we might have a lot of respect bans coming through. So the moment we see something a little bit weird in the banning phase, we know that that is a definite respect ban. But both teams have impressed so far in this run through in the most wanted list. I know you guys at home, and well, I'm speaking for both myself and Scarp Skenkel, we'll be sitting on the edge of our seats as this game's about to kick off.
No. Just as I want to remove the bans from Useless Paradise, they finally awaken and start banning. So Useless Paradise banning out Matilda and Lucas. So yeah, bro, that's very antsy to get this show on the road. You know, there's a lot of action. We know Useless Paradise being a very strong team. However, we did see them get dethroned by Crimson Titans not so long ago. As we do see Jinxes batting out Suyu and Joy. We definitely do see those respect bans that you were mentioning. So, good luck and have fun to both teams. And off we go. Match 1, day 1, round 4. Who's not ready?
Yeah, okay, it's Malik. If we can we get him to ready up, then I can click that start button, and then we're good to go into the first game of the evening. Those of you who tuned in last night for the Deuce EX, we had some fun games there. There was some intense stuff, some snowball games, some dramatic comebacks. It's always fun. You never know what's going to happen in this game. I'm just seeing its Karks in the chat saying, yeah, if teams are balanced, it just takes one single mistake, and you know, that's it. If you ever want to see something like that, I know I keep on talking about the second match in the Zimbabwean stream, but bro, you have to see that. That is it's a must watch in terms of action back and front, some craziness going on. But anyway, that's enough about what has happened, what is happening. First ban.
The euphony of suffering.
As being the Granger. So, no, my word.
Butterflies
The word left me there. Okay, so Granger getting removed from the equation. Jinx is batting out Zushin.
Only love and
Ooh,
night
Sicilian.
are everlasting.
Well, it seems like Sicilian is pretty much a perma-ban in this tournament. As we wait for Nemesis to bring out the second ban before we jump into the first picks. This was quite a quick set of bans, as we do see Kalia also being removed from the equation. That Tsunami Slam proving to be very futile in the correct situations.
Yeah. See, with the Sicilian, right, he's got a lot of sustain, especially if you're building him with Revitalize. So with the nerf on the hero I was about to speak about, which is being selected now, which is the Hayabusa, he used to be a very hard counter to Sicilian and many other mages. So
Payback.
it's a reason why, without like too many hard counters to deal with the Sicilian, his range being so far, definitely a good ban.
Yeah. As we do see Kaden Frost picking up Baza. Just waiting on Xanthis. Oh, Xanthis swapping out with the hidden one, picking up Chip. So, good evening, Hallo. Layla, welcome to the stream. Sour sweets in New Zealand are lacking. Wait, okay, let me not get involved in that conversation, right? So as we see Gems,
Sagittarius
oh,
skies
Beelzebub
fly
picking up
high.
Erythal and Gems deciding to pick up Belleric. Belleric, I don't like Belleric being picked up so early in multiple occasions
It's
because I
possibly
mean,
it's possibly due to the fact that they want to remove it from the hands of Jinxes. Jinxes do like a Belleric pick, as we've seen in the past, and you've got an Irithel. So why have the hard counter to Irithel there? You picked up the Irithel. Let's remove this instead of banning it by picking it up ourselves. And it also means that it's going to be a little bit iffy for the side of Jinxes to go with an attack speed marksman, like the Melissa.
mm. However, Melissa's burst damage that that deadly burst damage that she had last season has been nerfed a bit, but it hasn't. It doesn't seem like it has slowed down the Melissa.
Yeah,
Because we do see that he's picking up Melissa.
yeah. Her role has not been slowed at all by that nerf. She's still extremely strong, especially in the right hands. Final ban here being Hanzo.
Oh, Lunox and Hanzo. Yeah, bro. Shall we have an educational moment for Toyota and explain to him what a plum is?
The fruit.
All right, Nemesis from Jinxes with the second final pick for JXER. Ooh, swapping out with Blue Tempest. Blue Tempest picking up Amon. You know, this is also something. This is also something that I've picked. That we've featured a lot lately. Is a lot of the Gushin and Amon picks picking up.
Yeah.
So, General Tell, the lobby bands were Joy and Suyu and Matilda
Lucas.
and Lucas. Yeah. Woo. Asmodeus picking up Lampu, Malik with the Kadita and Nemesis picking up Phobius. So this is a very, very interesting lineup. Viewers, this is time to pop in those votes. And which side are you favoring if you're just looking at the drops? I do see the community at this point of stage. Well, there's 24 votes, but we've got 28 viewers. That means there's 4 votes short. Get those votes in right now as we head into this match as Useless Paradise is going in as the favorite. English is not mixing with Afrikaans. Kevin, I don't know what you're talking about. My English is beautifully tonight.
Yeah. I'm looking at the draft here. There's a lot of counter picks in here. You've got the Kadita, who can dive in to counter the Fasa. You've got Phobius, who to a certain degree counters the Lapu, because Lapu has to dash. You've got Amon, who's going to get countered by the Hayabusa. You've got Chip, that counters the Hayabusa or any dash heroes. You got Melissa, whose ultimate can deal with the Chip when he tries to get into the stun. This is going to be very interesting. The team fights here are going to be very chaotic. But anyway, into the first game, into the game we go. It's both jungles on the same side. Kadita not opting to help her jungle clear his jungle, or at least help with the first buff. Wants to go for an early jungle clear, because if you're playing a Kadita, especially up against a Fasa, Fasa has a lot of wave clear potential, and Kadita needs to be rotating early. Simply because Kadita is played a bit more like an assassin. Recall spams happening here in the first lane. You want to actually be in position nice and early. There's actually a contest for this Litho, and it goes the way of the red team. Fasa with a nice skill there, managing to throw it out. It's Jinxes picking up the Litho. And with Hayabusa, took a bit of damage in there, recovers it from the blue grab. Oh, there's the engagement. Stun comes out onto the Aerothel. Melissa throws out a skill or two, just gets a bit more poke onto Beelzebub on that Aerothel. Oh, there's going to be the Hayabusa is in there with the shadow kill. First blood going the way of Useless Paradise. As expected, Hayabusa is quite a strong counter for Amon.
Yeah, no, definitely so. So, just before the 2-minute mark, we do see that Useless Paradise as well. 200 gold lead with the 1 kill advantage. The turtle spawning up in 3, 2, 1. Turtle spawn. Both teams are setting up for this turtle.
Yeah, there's a bit of pressure being placed by the side of Useless Paradise onto the XP lane. You want your XP laner to hit that level 4 as quickly as they possibly can. Though Lapu just sticking around here. Phobius having his wave cleared out a little bit quicker. But it's not so much about clearing the wave. Once you get to level 4 as an XP laner, you just kind of want to get into position to deal with what's happening. Phobius with a lane cut scouts out Malik on the Kadita, who was camping, waiting for the opportunity to go into somebody. Chip again with a little bit more CC. Both the roamers don't have that level 4 quite yet. Actually, Belleric just picks up that level 4. They allowed him to clear the mid lane. Fasa with a feathered airstrike. Belleric into the mix. What a beautiful Wrath of Dryads full combination. Rough waves into the shadow kill. Will this be 4? No, Chip actually managed to get his bag of chips online and mobility to escape. Hayabusa a little bit low, but did manage to take the turtle throughout that mix of a big fight, and steals a buff as well. Should pick up the lid though.
Yeah, no, definitely so. Useless Paradise seems like they are getting online very, very quickly. So 3.5 minute mark, 4 kills advantage with the 2.2k lead over Jinxes.
Yeah. So with this now we have the opportunity for Useless Paradise, especially with the comp that they have to Snowball. Chip, Chip is not the easiest of heroes to play. It's not so much the skills, it's the decision making with a Chip. You've got to have some really good prediction skills. As you can see, Chip just scouting out the bushes. There's the engagement onto the Amon once more. Kadita scouting out there. Amon coming in to take his small camp. And that's the thing when it comes to playing an assassin in the jungle. If you don't have vision, you can't just go in for a small camp. If you don't know where the enemy is, you better think that they come in to gank you in the jungle.
Yeah, and especially like playing with the types of or the likes of Amon or Gushin, is if you don't get online early on, or if you don't get fed early, you're not going to have a very nice time. As we do see Faza picking off, Kadita picking off Faza.
Yeah, Focus using the Chip ultimate, gets the knockups. The teams are coming through. There's the Wrath of Dryads coming out. There's no rough waves, but no need for the rough waves. Unstoppable for the Kadita as Hayabusa joins into the fight. But it's Belleric who picks up the kill. Useless Paradise 8-0 at this moment in time. What a healthy 4k gold lead as they start off the second turtle of the game.
Yeah, bro, just past the 5 minute mark. It is second turtle taken to the side of Useless Paradise with the 8-0 kill advantage with almost 5k gold lead. Damn.
Yeah, nice rotation so far from Useless Paradise. They are rotating quick enough to prevent Chip from setting up anything really on the gold lane, because you notice Chip is using a lot of his second skill to use this particular portal that we can see on screen. Wants to try to get the Melissa online, realizing from the way the course of this game is going that it's going to be Melissa that has the ability to change the course of a fight. Lapu with a nice rotation to the mid, taking down at least half of the health from this mid lane tier 1 turret. Gonna be a bit difficult for the side of Jinxes to pull this back. They've got to wait for the right opportunities, use that Chip ultimate properly. As Chip is getting CC'd up by the Belleric, has to flicker to the safety of the turret. Melissa standing in the front line, knowing that they're not really going to turret to dive her with that ultimate of hers still up, that go away. That shield is quite impressive, but Kadita is here. So shield or no shield, it's time to retreat as Melissa realized, you know what, I gotta recall. It doesn't matter about this tier 1 turret. I can't be dying to save a tier 1 turret.
No, definitely not. So as Erethel takes down the second tier 1 turret to the side of Useless Paradise. I'm just trying to figure out what the Nightbot was going on here about, but we do see the engagement onto Kadita and Armor. That's a double kill. Double kill going to the side of the Kadita.
Yeah, Kadita definitely doing a lot with that rough waves. Malik, nice positioning there for the camp, as it is the third and final turtle of the game. Not waiting for the 8-minute Lord. As we know, the shield is still up, so it kind of makes the... I suppose it changed prioritizing the 8-minute Lord. Because when those gold shields are up in the base, the Lord gets melted down like one shot. There's Phobius with the engagement here. Fasa Feather Airstrike, but there's no lockdown for those heroes within Fasa's Feather Airstrike. So they just walk it off.
If you were Jinxes at this at this point of stage, what would you do, bro? What would you do? It's a 7k gold lead to the side of Useless Paradise. Jinxes doesn't have a kill. They don't have any objectives in favor to their side. What would you do?
Well, so right now is the moment in time where you need to get into a 4-1 split. So it's going to be the XP laner who has to leave his lane and allow the jungle, who is, as you can see, under a lot of pressure in his own jungle, give him the opportunity to farm in the XP lane. So by doing that, you are allowing your jungle to farm. We passed the 5-minute mark, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, Rough Waves comes out, Chip taken down. The endless shards from A1, but doesn't do any damage to the Lapu Lapu, where the shadow kill is in the back line as Ashtarat gets the pick off there in the back line and escapes. So right now it has to be the 4-1 split. Gold laner, Mage, XP laner, Roam, staying pretty much close together. They don't have to be existing one on top of the other, but that'll be the way to go, as there's another engagement. Lapu Lapu dropping that great sword on the head of Phobius.
Okay, yeah. Phobius didn't stand a chance there. So, that is the final tier 1 turret taken down by Useless Paradise. Picking up, the 9 point...
Oh my goodness. That Rough Waves really starting to hurt. The Vengeances are out. Melissa taking a bit of damage. It's Chip into the mix. He's gonna pop the ultimate dot. Yet Phobius is trying to frontline for his team. Lord is quietly been up for a few seconds now, as Erethel pushes the top lane, now trying to push the mid. I suppose the side of Useless Paradise will make their way towards the Lord. However, we do see the A1 trying to get the angle, but Lapu Lapu as Modeus scouting him out, so he couldn't get the nice camp there, just 2-8. You know, once I did see this. Oh, look at this Kadita. She gets yet another pickup kill onto the Chip. She's like hard targeting the Chip. If we see the builds up here, Chip is slowly building the magic defense, as it's a mega kill for the Hayabusa. Does he have the shadow kill? He's gonna get taken down, shut down by the Phobius, but the team comes in, and it's a 3-for-1 exchange overall, going in the favor of Useless Paradise.
Getting that shutdown on Hayabusa. Even though they got the shutdown on Hayabusa, Hayabusa still has a gold bounty on his head.
Yeah, that's quite interesting. So without the jungles being present, it looks like Useless Paradise confident enough to take this Lord without the retribution being present. They suspect that Jinxes are not going to really go into to contest anything.
Definitely so. We need to tease Tiara, bro. He's busy fasting, and you know how we feel about people that's fasting.
What, fasting?
He's not eating. Ooh.
Makes me feel like having a snack. There's the engagement. Chop does pop the ultimate. No one taken down just yet. Beleric frontlining like a titan, like a beast there. But it looks like there's a bit of a disengage. Oh, but there's Hayabusa shadow kill into the backline. It's going to be the Wind of Nature popped by the Melissa, keeping us safe from a lot of the damage. The Lord charged up, hit this mid lane turret. Eruthel, however, not there to try to continue the push in the mid lane. So next shield has been taken down. There's quite a lot of shields being removed from the equation. But the tier 3 turrets are still standing. So Jinxes would be not unhappy with what has happened in this last few minutes.
No, definitely not. So, just past the 12-minute mark, Useless Paradise having the 12k gold lead with the 17 kill advantage.
Mid lane turret being pushed in here. Beleric wants to try to get towards the front line, but this time around it's a shutdown kill before the rock waves go out. However, Labu and Hayabusa got the angle to get into the backline as they pick up one. It's a 1-for-1 exchange so far. Make that 1-for-2. The Wrath of Dryads beautifully committed there from the Beleric as he managed to CC a Blue Tempest in there and the hidden one. The two down Phobius trying to front line. He is doing reasonable job, but look at the damage coming through from Eruthel right now. Oh my goodness. Double kill, base open, game set match, Useless Paradise.
GG's well played. Useless Paradise definitely dominating this first match of the evening. It's just unfortunate Jinxes couldn't get online there, as we do see. Oh my word. Everyone expected Kadita to pick up MVP. But you know what? Beleric picking up MVP with a 12.3 score status.
Yeah, he had some wonderful sets in the course of that game. Paul started off with the set at the first turtle, where the moment Kadita hit that feathered airstrike, he used that increase in mobility. His first skill, I think it is. Charged up, hit that the Wrath of Dryads, CC'd up too, and then it was from there snowball for the side of Useless Paradise. So, well played Terem. Congratulations on picking up the points, but into the next game we go.
And up next, we've got Team B Savage up against Madagascar. So that is yet again two Madagascan teams.
Yeah, so the Madagascan sides aren't showcased in this early part of the tonight's stream. So we're just going to wait for everyone to get into the lobby. Let's see who I have here.
Bro, I wonder if everyone is ready for the excitement tonight. Because after Team B Savage versus Madagascar, we've got Saint Dynasty versus Exodus. And bro, I'm not gonna lie, I've heard a lot about this new Saint Dynasty team, and everyone thought Saint Dynasty being disbanded. But yeah, so viewers, you definitely need to stay tuned because there is a cracker of a match. Saint Dynasty up against Exodus. Exodus also not being a team that you can just walk over. And the final match of the evening would be Draum Esports up against Crimson Titans.
Right, so some exciting fixtures coming our way as we get into yet another exciting fixture. It's going to be a team relatively new to all of us here at the Waylanding Gaming side of things, which is Team B Savage. This is the second tournament that we've been seeing them in. They did fairly well in the LDS Madagascan League that took place a few months ago. And they're up against, well, everybody knows, Madagascar, who is often touted to be Madagascar's flagship team. So how will this match pan out? I don't know. These two teams, they should know each other fairly well.
Yeah, they should. They definitely should. So, viewers, this is that time where I'm going to ask you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We would appreciate the support.
So by the looks of things, it seems like a Madagascar should be first in the lobby, but you never know. You never know. But the tortoise did win the race against the hare. So 3 people versus 1. We need to see who's going to be in the lobby first.
That is 4 to 3. Well, that was 4 to 3. Oh, so 5. So Team B Savage are winning the race. Team B Savage, heads or tails?
Yeah, it was the tortoise. That is a reference to, for those of you who grew up reading stuff like that, Aesop's Fables. The tortoise and the hare. Back when stories were not just about glittery vampires. They actually had some meaning to them.
That's a reference to all of you Twilight fans. I don't think, to be honest, right, I don't think there's actually the age group in the live chat tonight that is actually, because the my generation, the female counterparts to my generation and a bit to the elderly side, right, were actually like Twilight fanboys because there was nothing else for them.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you think, chat. We're listening to Scarpscankle make excuse for an entire generation of people who love glittery vampires.
I'm not making excuses.
He's trying to protect their love.
I'm just reminiscing about, bro. Oh, I wasn't a Twilight fan. I didn't even watch all the movies. But anyway, I'm just reminiscing about the time that I was part of the age group that collected stickers, and we had Hannah Montana as a superstar in our childish. Well, not for me. For me, it was obviously certain anime, but nonetheless, I'm going to dig myself a hole here. I feel Mads' eyes burning into the side of my skull.
Oh, does she like glittery vampires?
She was team vampire. Oh, she was team Jacob. Werewolves. All right, Team B Savage choosing tails. Let's get this coin toss. Oh, that's error. Oh, landing heads. Unfortunately, it landed heads.
So waiting for the last member of Madagascar to join us, and then we can get into the lobby bans. As per usual, it is 2 Madagascan teams. Will we see the respect bans coming through, or will we see what I consider to be the new meta bans, like your Sicilian, your Farsas? Chip is also back in the equation, so will we see the chip bans? In my opinion, there are some heroes that definitely need to be removed. Chip is one of them right now, based on like his mobility and what he can do. Yeah, and the overall style of play. Though Chip, as I said earlier, is one of the more difficult roamers to play. Not because of his skills. His skills are quite easy. You click a button. No, it's not really the hardest thing in the world. It's the decision making that leads up to that. To utilize those portals well, it requires a lot of prediction ability. Badang is another hero still in the equation, one that is, even though he's been nerfed, seems to have not decreased his popularity. And CC is another. CC is right now is an absolute monster on the XP lane, and I'm sure all of you who are fans of strategy of Mobile Legends are very, very aware of how important it is in the early part of the game to get your XP laners to rotate. All right, so Shiny finally into the lobby as we are going to get into the lobby bans right now. So Madagascar winning the coin toss, not picking the coin toss, but winning it nonetheless. And let's see if which team is going to be winning the banning phase. So for those of you tuning in and watching at home, I would like to hear your opinion after the banning phase as to who you think won this banning phase coming up right now.
I. Sorry. Anyway, I. Apollo. Sorry. My dog is being naughty. Anyway, Madagascar coming in well with the Paquito and Yuzong ban. Just waiting for Team B Savage with those bans. Anyway. What is wrong with you? What is wrong? Alright, Team B Savage banning out Amon and Zushin. So that is set. Lobby bans is Paquito, Yuzong, Amon, Zushin, and off we go. Match 2. Day 1. Round 4. Scannies dog tags. Bro, you missed a very dominant first match from Useless Paradise up against the Jinxes. As we wait for Shiro to come in with that first ban for the side of Madagascar in the drafting phase.
All who dare stand in my way will be devoured.
Ooh, Hanzo getting removed from the equation. Lord Shinko for the side of Team Beast Savage. No, he's not.
Let's fight.
Ooh, Team Beast Savage removing Lucas. Tiara, I ain't gonna lie. The ball is there. Madagascar currently being the favorite by 72%. Madagascar removing Hayabusa. Team B Savage going for removing the Camilla. So no Cursed Blood for the side of Madagascar. Just removing that set potential, that group set potential as Shiro picks up Cecilia. Yep, but no. Folks, Larry and B is not Bang Gang. Larry and B has been part of Madagascar for quite a while. As we see Eros picking up Khalid and Boast is showing us Zos. Will it be a Zos? Yes, it is a Zos. Zos is that single focus damage hero as Iron Sinjin picks up Suyu. Featuring very beautifully last weekend with the Suyu. So be entertained. Keep an eye out on the Suyu. I'm singing from Germany is a very good jungler with the Suyu, as we see Shiny picking up a signature Benedetta, Lord Shinko. But the next pick. Oh, Tiara, how about, right, you get a cup of tea, right, get a haircut, and let that thing when you take a sip of your cup of tea, and yeah, enjoy the stream. Alright, Lord Shinko picking up Hylos. Aside to Ricky, batting out Granger from the side of Team B Savage. So, no Granger for Larry and B. Mr. Lover.
Need some stitches?
Oh, Mr. Bombastic. Mr. Fantastic. Melissa getting removed from the equation. Ooh, Mr. Bombast. Shadow, the next pick for Team B Savage. Listen, yeah, right? Y'all control me, I control y'all back. Alright, because I love the smell of napalm in the morning. As a Shadow picks up Erethel. Do you really? Sensei Lunox? Ooh!
Eternal melody.
Give this man a bounce as Larry NB does pick up Lunox and Kai picks up Florin. What? No tanks or no frontliners for the side of Madagascar. Could this prove fatal for Madagascar? Or are they going to push for the pickups here? As we just wait for Asai Toriki to pick up the jungle for the side of Team Beast Savage.
You shall bathe in their blood. The light belongs to
That
the
is
righteous.
Alucard into the equation. So viewers, if you're looking at the draft, which side are you favoring? Is it the damage side with the support Draum from the side of Madagascar? Or is it the tankier lineup from Team B Savage that is going to take this team fight compositions up against Alright, wait, if you're looking at the drafts, which side are you favoring? Because I always ask this and yeah, the viewers never answer my questions.
Alright, so I'm liking this the Florin pick. Though it doesn't provide much of a front line. There is no front line for the side of Madagascar, so they're going to be going for more of a pickup style. But with that being said, the amount of heal that they have is going to prove to be very useful because apart from Alucard, and Alucard needs his items, Alucard's a bit of a snowball hero, and Irithel is a very late game marksman. Where's your burst damage going to come from? And up against a healing composition, you do need either CC or burst to burst before the heals can fully take effect. But the longer the team fight drags out, the worse it's going to get because Florin's just going to heal and heal and heal. It's just going to be a bit of a problem.
That is true. That is true. So at the first minute mark, we do see Madagascar taking the litho. True, you only needing level 3, almost at level 4.
Haste King, to answer your question, you can try it, but you'll be giving information to your team about 2 to 2.5 minutes after it happens.
So Haste King, to answer your question, that is not possible.
Yeah, so going for the gold lane, I mean the XP lane gank and being successful at it, as Madagascar tried to return, they do manage to pick up the gold laner. So it's an XP lane traded for a gold lane. Who do you think got the better of that exchange?
Well, definitely Team B Savage. Because that allows the Kali to get into position with it for this turtle.
He's already trying to zone away this Suyu, and without having the front line available, very difficult to try to get into contest for this turtle. As we see the first turtle of the game goes uncontested to the side of Team B Savage. Meanwhile, Larry on the gold lane, almost taking down the Aerotel. Flickers underneath the turret with the light ultimate coming out. The brilliance form.
Larry is asking, Shadow, you think you were hiding? No, bro. I can flicker and I'll finish you.
Yeah, Larry is quite deadly on this Lunox on the gold lane. As we see Hyras engaging, knowing that there's no brilliance form, commits the glorious pathway and just gets a return kill for his team.
Oh, at the 3-minute mark, kills are even 2 aside. But Madagascar having that 600 gold lead.
Just switching to the battle of the XP laners. Benedetta dancing in and out, using the dashes quite nicely. Oh, it's the heal coming out from the Kali, forced to use the Sandstorm defensively. Meanwhile, action here in the gold lane as the Hylos and Irith, they'll have to retreat to the safety of the tier 1 turret. Skills being thrown out here, Florence sticking around, keeping the Lunox safe. Will we see another quick rotation towards the gold lane? As we are watching the Sicilian making the movement across.
Alucard nearly picking off Shiny with the Benedetta trying to get that lane cut, but yeah, Alucard just not having that damage to finish off Benedetta just yet.
Here's Sicilian being engaged upon here in the mid lane, but the Bat's Feast keeping everybody safe. Suyu into the mix, slowed down by the Zask. Zask is not exactly a mage you want to dive in on, unless you've got some hard CC. Oh, Sanguine Claws onto the Hylos. He's down a half health. For this particular objective, it looks like Madagascar don't want to leave. Alucard pops the ultimate, wants to engage it onto the Suyu. He dashes into the mix. Now he's getting engaged upon. There's the Sandstorm into the back line. I think that was a bit of a misclick there from the Suyu, dashing into the midst of things.
Yeah, that could definitely be a misclick. But Team B Savage picking up the turtle. So this looks very differently, because we do see Alucard currently being 3-0 and 0. Alucard definitely, well, being the stronger member for Team B Savage at this point.
That's dangerous if you're a Madagascar fan, because you don't want that Alucard to start snowballing. He is focusing very heavily on the XP lane, but we're just going to watch the action here. There's going to be the Glorious Pathway coming out, the Brilliance Form from the Lunox. Used to the counter engage comes through. The CCs and stuns are up here onto the Hylos. He's taking so much damage. Shinko is taken down here as Madagascar counter engage on the fight being set up here by the side of Team B Savage. Meanwhile, Ase Toriki with the mid lane turret doing some excellent work here in the jungle role for his for the team of B Savage.
Yeah, no, definitely so. Bro, can you just get the builds up quickly for the viewers? So viewers, thank you for joining us, and please hit that like, share and subscribe, and please stay. We've got some interesting, very much interesting matchups up next. It's always a pleasure to have you here with us.
Alright, so we're watching this time around. Finally, we see some rotation on the opposite sides as there's an engagement onto the Kali. He's quite low, uses a Sandstorm underneath the turret. Is 1 HP. Are they going to put more pressure on him? Suyu wants to get that skill shot. Oh, it's so close. It's Benedetta with that Eclecto Blades getting the kill. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Alucard, he's got that snowball potential. Engages onto the Florin, takes the Florin down. The Revitalize there from the Hylos, pulling him out from the safety of the tier 1 turret. But on the XP side, it looks like having taken down the kill, Madagascar take a tier 1 turret, but still the mid lane in favor of TBS gives them the advantage.
Yeah, so just past the 7-minute mark, Team B Savage having that 1 kill advantage. The gold lead is fairly even.
Oh, blown up the Alucard. Went through the dangerous part of the river. There's going to be Zask with the Nightmaric spawn. As we see Alucard triple kill. He's not interested in anybody or anything.
Nope, definitely not. Alucard 7-0 and 0. Madagascar definitely needs to force this push down and start focusing onto Alucard, bro. They don't want the 0 to start snowballing.
Oh, the flicker being forced out by the Lunox. So Larry and B on the retreat there. But it looks like the minions might be taking a tier 1 turret. and sue you for making the car lead pay for that bit of overextension.
JD saying Madagascar is on holiday today.
And as this game gets towards the mid game, it's gonna prove to be a bit tricky for the side of Madagascar. They've got a composition without an initiator. Larry and B moving towards us, gonna get caught out, CC'd up and blown up. Lunox didn't even have the opportunity to get a single skill off. But there's Khalid, it's that prayer form, Sandstorm being used defensively there. The Collector Blades comes out from the Bernadetta as they take down the Khalid. But the push is here. They exchanged the XP laner for a tier 2 mid lane turret. Not a bad exchange if you're a TBS fan.
No, definitely not. As we do see yet another tier 1 turret get taken down in the bot lane. But this is Lord time.
There's the Bernadetta. Glorious Pathway comes up. The knockups onto 2. It's going to be the Zask with the Nightmaric spawn. But Iros is taken solo. Zask as well. Could this be the course of the team fight that changes? But it's a legendary for the Alucard, however. Sicilian focusing, the Lord manages to take it. Cardiid is into the mix. The Brilliant Swarm comes up from the Lunox. She turns around, shut down. Is into the backline, dishing out the damage left, right, and center. Oh my goodness, full team wipe. Madagascar switching gears on us.
Yo, bro, bro. This is definitely the time where Madagascar is going to turn the tide here. As we do see that tier 1 turret in the mid lane getting taken down. This is time for Suyu to invade in the jungle. So viewers, thank you for the support. As we do see, Mads is trolling someone in the chat with a super unicorn.
More shiny things.
More shiny.
The Lord are pushing up, or being allowed to push up here on the top lane. However, 4 members from the side of Madagascar are trying to guide the Lord towards a tier 2 turret. Sicilian solo pushing at the bot. It's Irritel there that's trying to deal with that push. The Glorious Pathway does come out. They don't want the Lord to move towards the base, though the shields are still up. We still at the 12-minute mark. There's the Bernadetta into the mix there. They force out the Nightmaric spawn, but Alucard pops the ultimate, trying to get that damage back online. But Lunox, she is really dishing out the damage. Oh, Sanguine Claws onto everybody. Batch Feast, there's a follow-up as they take down the Zask. Is yet another kill. The shields, as we can see, just popping. It's still another 40 seconds or less than 40 seconds until the shields are gone. But oh my goodness, shield pops, second wave gets through. Can they find the angle to get the engagement? Oh yes, they do. They take down yet another. It's Alucard. He's trying to 1v everybody. He's managing to do it so far. Can he get another kill? Yes, he does. Double kill, but he is taken down by the Bernadetta.
Bro, Sicilian is definitely online. Just 1 Sanguine Claws and a Bat's Feast, and well, that's pretty much everyone on low HP. But yeah, it just comes to show you, if you make one mistake, bro, yeah, it could shift the battle. It definitely does. So at the 12-minute mark, Madagascar having the 4-kill advantage and a 5k gold lead.
This game switching up with one massive team fight. And well, if you thought we had a moment to breathe, sadly that's not going to be true for very long. It's another 10 seconds until the next Lord.
Yeah, definitely so. This timer on the Lord shifting down to 2.5 minutes. This, bro, that doesn't give any time for resting. So it's pretty much farm, get your lanes pushed. So that is the cup of the wave, which comes importance here. But we do see Suyu starting. This Lord is... What, bro? This Lord is taken down very quickly.
Yeah, couldn't even get there. It was Bernadetta with the push, forcing the side of Team B Savage to rotate to the top lane that created the space for Madagascar to take this Lord uncontested. There's engagement onto the Alucard. Sicilian really dishing out the damage here. Khalid has to pray back up as he was engaged upon by the Suyu. So health back up to normal, but the wave's not synced. This is what happens when you don't clear your mid lane wave.
That's true. So, this is member gifting time.
Oh, there's the engagement. It's gonna be the Batsweets come out. As we see the glorious pathway, they're trying to get as much of a defense going, but it's already 3-for-1 exchange. Only the Lunox is taken down. The Lord is into the base. Nightmare Spawn is not gonna say hello, as it's just Zots. They're dancing around. They take down the Nightmare Spawn, leaving the Lord to beat down the Nexus. Game, set, match, going the way of Madagascar.
Oh, the Sicilian picking up MVP for the side of Madagascar. But aside to Ricky with the Alucard getting the MVP, but unfortunately not getting it through.
What a performance there from the Alucard, but I mean, he's got the highest score of anybody in the game, 10.7. 11-3-1.
So up to the next match, viewers. This is Saint Dynasty up against Exodus. I'm a very, very, very much excited about this matchup. Saint Joe. Oh, that is could this be average Joe? So viewers, this who is going to be, wait, let me just do it on my phone. So Saint Dynasty being first in the lobby. So Saint Dynasty, heads or tails? I wonder who's going to be in luck for this membership gifting. I hope it's well, it's definitely going to be one of you in the chat. So as we wait for Exodus to rock up.
This was the match a lot of people have been waiting for. It's the revamped, shall we say, Saint Dynasty. You can see them with their new symbols, but a lot of old familiar faces, some new ones into the mix as well. We have been hearing in the, how you can say this, Mobile Legends Twitter page, because, well, I think our WhatsApp channel has turned more into like a Twitter page with all of the drama and going on. It's a little bit like being a paparazzi in Hollywood. Get all the inside information. So looks like Saint Dynasty back in business, doing some amazing things. But Exodus, as we've seen on stream, an absolute beast of a team. They were the ones who finally ended Crimson Titan's extremely long win streak, and they did so live. So if anybody wants to see what happened a few, I think it was last week or so, or no, the week before that. So a couple of weeks ago, you could check the stream. We will put it up in the description so you can find that particular match. But this is the Clash of the Titans, two giants going head to head. Saint Dynasty up against Exodus.
So Saint Dynasty, Mr. Khan, picking tails, and it lands tails. Akashi was gifted a membership.
Oh, Kashi got it. He was he was asking for it for so long. Well, Kashi,
Yeah.
maybe today's your lucky night. Go buy that lottery ticket. No, don't listen to me, man. I'm not supporting gambling.
I just need to. We need to take a photo of this and send it through to him. So, let me just quickly get Exodus pinged in the chat.
Alright, so we're just waiting for Exodus to show up and then we're gonna get into this absolute cracker of a match as we give Skapskenko the opportunity to do some of his admin work there. And talk to the captains just to see where everybody is and what's gonna happen. Though we do have Mr. Wick, the organizer, with us in lobby, so we won't have to wait long for official rulings.
Alright, so whilst we wait for Exodus, I just quickly need to step away real quick. It won't be long, promise.
Right. So I'm just reading Circuit's message here saying, not saying that you're having a tournament matches file. Well, Circuit, if you were on all of the WhatsApp group chats, then you would know that there were tournament matches. Have been happening for a very long time now. As we do see madness from Exodus just getting himself into the lobby.
Don't even play, but you support them for order.
Dragging in the rest of his team, and once they're filled in here, as long as the captains are available, we can get into the lobby bans. For those of you tuning in who are new, which I'm sure most of you are not, right? But for those of you who are new and are wondering what lobby bans are and the fact that you've never heard this word before, well, a lobby ban would be a ban that we have in the lobby screen where both captains get to nominate two heroes which they wish to ban out. So without having a tournament lobby available, we are trying to simulate that tournament lobby experience. So, slowly but surely, hopefully we will get the rest of Exodus in here. We do have one more match to go after this, but we are cutting it close a little bit on the time. So, it's Carrick stating St. Dynasty for the dubs, and Circuit is saying that he's on the side of Exodus now, and that Yummy is gonna cook.
Alright, and I am back.
Alright, so I'm assuming the captains for both teams are in here, so maybe we can get the banning phase started.
Yeah, I think so. Sorry. Oh, this is so saying Dynasty getting the coin toss. Alright, bands please. Saying Dynasty, left or right?
So another St. Dynasty fan here in Mia Rasami. Charlie saying St. Dynasty's fire.
Oh, I see people asking Mads, where's her squad? But apparently she doesn't even support my squad. Saint Dynasty banning out Badaki and Zushin. She's too shy to say that. And 100%. Happy days.
Oh, Kenny throwing out a big statement there in the chat. Saying that Yami can't cook con, to be honest. Big statements from Kenny there. So what do you guys in the chat think? Who's gonna win the Battle of the Jungles? Will it be Khan? Will it be Yami? Who will take this?
Oh yes, that is true. Oh yes, that is true. Imagine that, bro. This is like watching the MSA Grand Finals, but just with different members and different teams. So I think you need to get JP and Ina involved here as well. So go tag them because they need to see Mads' message. All right. Exodus banning out Suyu and Joy. So just to reiterate the bans, it is Bedang and Zushin, as well as Suyu and Joy. Good luck and have fun to both teams. This is going to be a cracker of a match.
Here's King, to answer your question. It's to get the tournament lobby permanently costs around 50,000 rands, and to even just have it on a temporary basis, the amount of paperwork that goes through is a bit crazy. So right now, there's only one tournament that will have it available, which will be the MSA. The rest of the organizers, like even as you can see, Mr. Wick is in the lobby with us, trying to work on at least getting a temporary lobby available so that we can use it. But hopefully we'll be able to get that tournament lobby permanently soon, because we will be looking at getting some sponsorships in here very soon.
Yeah, just waiting for Exodus's final member.
Yeah, Captain Streets, the price is somewhat excessive. Well, I think you need to let them know that they only have a few minutes left. They have 3 minutes left to get the player into the lobby. We can't be going 15 minutes beyond the time.
Alright, then here we go. So, this is, for all of you wondering, Average Joe and Stoner is here for Saint Dynasty as well. So, very familiar names. Mimic, Tokoloshi, that's also a name change. Lucky, Alpha, CKY, Lucky, Con, and Average Joe. You know who Daddy is, batting out Arlott. Ooh, Saint Dynasty missing their first ban.
My mission is to protect lives.
Batting out Ilos. Bro, can I just ask you just to quickly, whilst I'm doing the draft, just go read that one message on WhatsApp, please? Ooh, Lucas getting removed from Exodus. Seems like they definitely went and did their homework onto Saint Dynasty. Dokolosh picking up Sicilian.
Experience the euphony of suffering.
Smash. Showing us picking up Granger. Madness would potentially be swapping out as we look at this timer.
Payback time.
You know who Daddy is. Picks up Faza, so it's Faza up against Sicilian in the mid
You
lane.
got the looks.
Saint
I've got the
Joe
brains.
picking up Harris.
Let's hear from the crowd. Make some
Mimic
noise
picking
for
up
yours
CC.
truly.
Madness with a response. Oh, Madness. Oh, Madness swaps out yet again. Elena Fanboy picking up Hayabusa for the side of Exodus. Madness with the final ban for Exodus. Oh, Merlin, welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you in a minute or
Sir,
two, bro.
what's your command?
Welcome back. Been missing you. Saint Lucky with the final ban for the side of Saint Dynasty.
For honor!
Banning out the Tigreal. Anthony showing us Getcha with the revitalize. Ooh, Anthony
Tails
not
been
going
itching
for
for a
Getcha,
real
picking up
fight.
Kalia. Bro. I'm looking at both teams. This is very strong drafts from both sides.
Fight for
Upon
the
the
ultimate
edge of the
answer.
void.
So, Gon picking up Nolan. And Stoner picking up Hilda. What? So, Madness, the bans were Suyu, Joy, Badang, and damn, I need to rewind for this one.
Bones of steel.
Let me make a call quick, guy. You can do the casting, I'll do the camera work.
Alright, no stress. Alright. We do see Getcha getting picked up. So, for Exodus, there is 2 revitalizers into the play. On Saint Dynasty, there's one with the sprint. Purify. Right. Well, yeah. This is both teams definitely very, very strong. Let's look at the votes. The votes going in favor of Saint Dynasty by 63%. I'm looking at the draft here. I don't know which side to pick as a favorite going in here, but I am a fanboy of Mr. Bond, and if you could all remember the podcast that we had going into the MSA, I did favor Saint Dynasty to win the MSA, but yeah. So without further ado, right, let's get into this matchup. Saint Dynasty rotating for the red buff. Exodus rotating to the same side, starting on their blue buff. So this would be a potential early game gank onto the gold lane. Well, this is all going to be about lane clearing and pushing those micro objectives. So early on. Well, it's gold lane is going to be an interesting fight. It's Yami against Average Joe. We do see the rotation coming in here from Exodus. Average Joe definitely knows something is cooking. But the engagement onto Gatagacha there from Sicilian. Doing that poke, getting Gatagacha under half health. Stoner just poking there, trying to get the steals there. Hayabusa engaging onto Sicilian, but the Nolan is in there. Hilda got facing off against Gatagacha. Using Vitalize. In the meantime, it is CC up against Kalia in the XP lane, bot lane. So this is definitely going to be very interesting. So at the 1.5 minute mark, Saint Dynasty currently having that 400. Well, make that. Yeah, that's no, never mind. 300 gold lead with the engagement. Nolan coming in there. Well, Anthony Paul Gatagacha sustaining so much, picking up the flood on. No, oh, Hilda. That is a. On to Nolan. What damn. What an interesting first fight. So the turtle spawns up. Exodus in a very good position to take this first turtle match. Will CC come in here? We do see Hilda chasing here for the turtle, trying to create that opening. The opening has been created. Kalia comes to insist that the turtle. Oh, Tsunami Slam landing onto CC. The Batch Feast is committed. Nolan gets the turtle. Ooh, get you sustaining so much, but Gilda get you.
Yeah, that revitalize coming in extremely clutch. Now, faster they cancelled that feathered airstrike. I think was scared of a bit of a backline dive. Meanwhile, we are watching Ilana Fanboy trying to engage onto the CC. Gets the shadow kill off. But, I mean, right now, the shadow kill not as deadly as it once was.
No, indeed not, bro. But Average Joe getting the first solo kill in the gold lane onto Yanni.
Interesting. Average Joe, as we know, is very strong in the gold lane, and Harith counters, well, lots of people in the gold lane. As we see a bit of a jungle invade happening here. It's time to invade Hayabusa's red buff, waiting for the Gato. Does get the Avatar of Guardian, but slightly off the mark. Hayabusa trying to get the red shield, doesn't land it, but Fasa with the feathered airstrike. Gato sustaining through so much. It's going to be the Granger coming through, popping out that Death Sonata. Nobody dead. Successful jungle invade by the side of Saint Dynasty.
Yeah, Khan can definitely be proud of that invade. Just unfortunately, the Avatar of Guardian not landing as it was.
Oh, what a fracture! It was so quick. Khan there getting that fracture off. Double quick timing, eliminating Ilana Fanboy on the Hayabusa.
Hayabusa thought he was going to cast his shadow.
Oh, there's the tsunami slap into the feathered airstrike underneath the turret. Hilda, the tanky Hilda taken down, but once more, the Sicilian Nolan combination. They Sanguine claws him back into the fracture from the Nolan. Nolan picking up yet another kill. 2-1-1, going for more invades. Wants to engage onto the Gato. Gato got the Avatar of Guardian, but the mobility is in there. They managed to reposition so beautifully. It's Hayabusa with the shadow kill. CC manages to get the pick off onto the Gato. My goodness, look at the amount of pressure being placed by Saint Dynasty in the early part of this game.
Sicilian getting the successful invade onto the blue buff.
And a Sicilian with a blue buff is somewhat scary. Aerith chasing down the Granger. Sanguine Claws comes out slightly off the mark onto Smash. Smash, he's gonna get trapped out underneath here as they're waiting for the waves to come through. However, Hayabusa wants to engage in onto the Sicilian. Smash staying alive. Sanguine Claws says no. It's straight back to the base once more. Nolan chasing down the Hayabusa. He's on the hunt here, Con.
Bro, not giving Hayabusa any time. As soon as Hayabusa Shadows is casted, that fracture is onto that first shadow cast of Hayabusa, not allowing him to get that stacks.
Yeah. Full combinations going once again. Sanguine Claws onto 2. Sicilian building up the stacks. Speaking of stacks. Right now it's 8-4 in a favor of Saint Dynasty in terms of kills, and they have picked up around about a 4.5k gold lead at the 5th minute mark. That's quite healthy. Oh, what a beautiful Sanguine Claws onto the Granger. It's underneath the turret. He gets taken down. Revitalizes coming out, healing the Harith up once more. There's going to be the Gato. Wants to get the taunt up. He's charging it, but gets pulled back by Takuyoshi on that Sanguine Claws once more as CC made the rotation towards the mid lane. Getting a bit of a push, Kalia defending, but half the mid lane turret health removed by that rotation from CC.
So that does ease up the next engagement onto that mid turret. So at the 6.5 minute mark, Saint Dynasty having a 5 kill advantage with a 6k gold lead. So just a fun fact, Saint Dynasty being a new team, filling in for people that forfeited, which was Osiris Order. Saint Dynasty needs to win every match.
The shadow kill comes out onto the Nolan. Nolan wants to go back in there, but once more we see Hilda front lining like an early game monster that she is. Although we are heading towards the mid lane, and they take down 2 players in this engagement, focusing very heavily on the gold lane of Saint Dynasty. Every rotation is towards that gold lane, putting a ton of pressure. This should be the 3rd and final turtle going uncontested to the side of Saint Dynasty as we see yet another tier 1 turret fall. Oh, Harrod with a pickup, but it's going to be the Harrod taken down there as Hilda with the revitalize. There's a tsunami slam into the back line. Avatar Guardian the same lands on 2-1. The follow-up, is it going to be there? Cecilian getting done. Focused on, but Khan returning with a triple kill. Delayed the engagement on the Nolan, went in once everybody used their skills. Excellent play from the jungler.
Yeah, no, indeed. So let me just. Ooh.
Hayabusa shadow kill out onto the Hilda. Hilda turns around with a smash, and Cecilian picks up the kill.
You tried what? So just to finish my sentence, so saying Dynasty, if they want to end up in the top 4 and in contention, they definitely need to win all of their matches, as they are currently with 0 points on the scoreboard.
Interesting. Lots of pressure, but the performance they're putting up here is gonna put them in big contention for winning those matches. But let's get to see. They are in a very strong position right now, but we've seen stranger things happen in the course of a game. Though I think the discipline from the side of St. Dynasty is quite strong. They're just focusing on, it's not just kills that they're going for. You can see how they're taking down objectives. It's tier 2 turrets falling left, right, and center. There's a feathered airstrike. Revitalize comes up from the Gato, keeping up alive. It's a Nolan into the mix, launches that fracture out, but God, the Revitalize once more, showing why it's such an OP spell. It's now 10 seconds to go. Time for a Lord.
Yeah, we do see Hayabusa trying to get that split push. But not seeing it through.
Yeah, Alana fanboy, they're realizing the danger. It's not like the side of St. Dynasty wouldn't have seen them going for the split push, so would have definitely been rotating, as we did see very quickly. So nice sixth sense, shall we say, from the Hayabusa there, as Hayabusa is doing the split pushing for the team, trying to get these lanes unevenly pushed out, because they know what they really need now is not to lose their tier 3 turrets, get a solid defense up on running. They need to extend this game, drag it out a bit to, I mean, the gold lead's like over 11k right now. It's approaching 12k at the 10-minute mark, which is pretty insane.
That's large. That is large.
There's the engagement. It's clear, taken down, but Granger gets a shutdown onto the Nolan. Hayabusa with the shadow kill. The Lord belted down. Tier 3 turrets are still standing, but there's Harrod managing to take down the Hayabusa, but the shields are up. CC trying to focus at least one tier 3 turret, wants to take one down for a team. Can she get it done? Fasa is in the mix, or clearing out the wave. CC not even interested, takes down a tier 3 turret. Oh, looks like there should be another. CC frontlining, gets slammed up with that tsunami slam. Not even the vengeance enough to save from the tsunami slam. Feathered airstrike combination with the taunts from the Gato continuing the CC. There's the hunt here. Granger popping out some skills. Gato with the conceal play and the taunt, but only lands the taunt onto the Hilda. Harrod dancing around once more. There's the stun up onto the Harrod by the Kalia, but Kalia taking so much damage. Mega kill for the Sicilian. The fracture comes out from the Nolan. He's taken down Anthony on the Gato.
2-for-1 exchange. 11.5-minute mark. That is 20/7.
Oh, Harrod with the kill. The waves are being pushed in. It's 2 left to defend. Can they get the lock on? It's Granger taken down. Shadow kill comes up from the Hayabusa. Nothing gonna be doing here. St. Dynasty. What a performance.
And that against Exodus, bro. Exodus had a good build-up into this most wanted list series. If I'm not mistaken, Exodus was undefeated. But, yeah. And Exodus was also the first team to dethrone Crimson Titans. So, St. Dynasty, oh, bro. What a stellar performance. We do see Tokolosh picking up the MVP for the side of St. Dynasty. So, without further ado, speaking about Crimson Titans, here we go. Draken and Esports up against Crimson Titans in the final match of day 1, round 4.
Yeah, just to inform the viewers, we do have another stream taking place after this. It will be the Zimbabwean National Opens, their qualifiers there. So we'll be featuring the second match of their 2 games for the evening. So I'll be jumping straight across into that stream after this. So if you're interested in finding out what happens in a national qualifier, tune in to see. We should have had both up, right? But I think there was a little bit of miscommunication. I thought they were doing a PUBG national qualifiers yesterday and today, but it looks like they're doing. They decided to switch it up and bring the Mobile Legends a day earlier, and so we will have at least some of the games up and running for you. That will be taking place next. But let's forget about the next. Let's go to the immediate next, which is, as you can see already in the lobby, Crimson Titans. So let me get the polls up for everybody so you can see what's gonna be happening.
Yeah, so the captain from Dragon and Esports is currently in a ranked match.
You know what question I have to ask, Scott? How are we spelling Dragon? Because I see it everywhere. I'm looking at different spelling of their squad's name.
So it's D-R-A, so like Draco.
If you pronounce it like, is it Draconum?
Dracunem, yeah, like
It's with an E.
M and M. Yeah, E-M.
Okay. Everywhere I look, there's a different spelling of their name. And we need to talk to somebody to say, get the spellings uniform. Okay, as we just wait for the teams to fill into the lobby, I'm getting the polls up for everybody so you can vote. Let us know who you think is gonna win, and take this opportunity to press that like, share, and subscribe button. We just well, what is it? Yesterday, last night, we passed the 800 subscriber mark. So that was about what, 2 o'clock in the morning or so when I messaged you.
Yep, that is true, Brian.
Alright, if you could just do me a quick favor, Scrapscape. Just set the the link for the stream, get it sent to Nigel, and then I can just switch from one to the other without having to delay too much. So, the viewers in the chat went really quiet about the results of the previous game. That, my friend, was a shocker. It's not a shocker that, say, Dynasty won. I mean, both teams are very strong. It was the performance that was in there. Crazy stuff. Ace King, I do agree with you. Playing rank when they know there's a tournament. It's like Despicable Me too. G in the chat saying he voted for a random team. G, I'm assuming that you don't know either of the teams in the lobby. Crimson Titans, not exactly a new squad. A lot of old players in there, but I am assuming this is the first time you're watching the games here. And if you want to, while we're waiting for the one more team to join the lobby for us to get the show on the road once more, You can always rewind, watch some spectacular action that was happening in the previous games leading up to this moment in time. Sorry, folks, you are. The comment is highly appreciated. But to be truthfully honest, right? I feel a little bit like Joe Rogan in this matter. When Joe Rogan was first contacted by Dana White to do the casting for
UFC.
the UFC, he did the first 12 shows for free because he was like, are you telling me, Dana White, that I get to watch the sport that I love in a front row seat for free? Hell yeah, I'm coming to do this. So I could say the same thing. It's like I'm getting to watch the game that I love in a front row seat, watching some of the best teams in Southern Africa go head to head, battling it out, to vying for dominance to see who's gonna be the king of it all for free. So I have no complaints from my side. So we're having some friendly bets in the live chat here as we're waiting for the final player from Crimson Titans to show up, and then I think it's time for the coin toss and into the banning phase as we go.
Yeah, can you just handle that whilst I set up your stream?
All right. So let me get the coin toss going, and since it has been filled up first by Draum Esports, let me just find my coins. I keep a special set of coins. I don't know if they're lucky or unlucky, but I keep them close by so that we can actually do the coin toss whenever I have to. So let's ask Draum Esports, heads or tails?
I'm gonna schedule it for 10.
Yeah, say 10:05. Okay, if they do not, they're not selecting anything, so I'm gonna switch to Crimson Titans.
Alright, let me just go share the link, please. Don't start without me.
All right. So Johan with the heads as the call. Heads it is. So let's say left or right. Okay, so they're taking the left. But with the emotes. So what will Crimson's bans be? Joy and Suyu as the bans. So Draum Esports bans. So it's going to be the Sicilian and Lucas. So just remember that, everybody. It's Joy, Suyu, Cecilian, Lucas as the bands. We just wait for Scarpskanker to join us back in the lobby, and then we're good to start.
So I've shared the link.
Right, so we're waiting for the final player to ready up, and it's into this game we go, into the drafting phase.
Crimson Titans definitely being the favorite so far by 83%.
Hayabusa, Sanjo.
Oh, Bowser Hothead 137 banning out Hayabusa. Now, the question is, will Jack and them Esports focus Johan as we do see Granger getting removed from the equation?
Butterflies born by thy wish, guided by lantern's light.
Trust. Alpha is online.
Ooh, Alpha. Zushin.
My tail's been itching
Bossy
for a
Papa
real
picking
fight.
up Kalia. Ron Wayne, ignore Tiara. Tiara's a blue star troll. Spectre and Medalla are the next picks for the side of Drac and Nim Esports. Spectre showing Cecilian, not going for Cecilian, picking up Eudora. Medalla picking up Grok.
Well, Eudora, not a mage that often gets to see the light of day in 5-man.
Even though Eudora with the mana skills, well, the mana cost being so low now, that does allow it to stay in team fights a bit longer. Eisen picking up Harith. Bowser Hothead 137 with the Kali.
Yeah, she doesn't get the, how would you say this, the respect, simply because she's a single target hero. So can only lock down onto one, whereas there's many mages that can dish out the damage and onto multiple targets.
I'm very interested to see what this a damage dealing Eudora can do against the Kalia, bro. Because we do know Kalia doesn't like burst damage. So I'm very interested to see what Eudora can do against the Kalia, as we do see Purge picking up Clint.
You know, they do have a double revitalize on their side. That's an excessive amount of healing.
All who dare stand in my way will be devoured.
Ooh, final ban being Hanzo. Johan's Nolan is open as we see Johan removing CC. So the question is Johan going to pick up his signature Nolan?
Well, Julian's still open as well. And Julian might work nicely into this composition. That enhanced second skill allows you to both dive backline, escape CCs, avoid a lot of the damage. Oh, don't tell me. Okay, I thought we were gonna see a pick that was already banned with the Suyu. So Spice needs help. I think listening to what we were saying in the future, because I mean we can't really listen to what we're saying as we're saying it. Picking up the Julian himself, so Julian still fairly strong as a pick.
Oh. Johan, Brody. Look at you, Brody jungle. Look at this, Merlin picking up Nana. Johan, Brody.
Okay. Very interesting. Brody in the jungle. Let's get to see how this Brody in the jungle is going to play out. Aries with the Badang pick. A Badang Grok is a very decent combination. And we're just waiting for the loading screen to go through. I'm just going to get myself a glass of water very quickly. I'll be back shortly while we're waiting for it to load.
No stress. Viewers, please smash that like, share, and subscribe button.
Right, so everybody's almost loaded in, just waiting for Madala as the last one to get in. It's the Grok with the Execute, hoping to combine with the second skill from the Badang. Get some nice sets going for their team. But into the match we go, as we watch Johan with a Brody in the jungle.
This is going to be interesting, but bro, is this the time where be part of the meta again in jungle?
Well, we get to see Nana throwing the flame shot out there, almost stealing off from Johan on the Brody. He's not going to have the fastest jungle clear, though we see the clear helping quite a bit in this part of the early part of the game. Grok already making the rotation here towards Eisen on the Harith, charging up. The Vengeance comes out. There's a lot of damage being taken there by the Harith. The Vengeance keeping him alive. Nana making the rotation just to protect the gold laner, but Harith opting to recall, reset, come back and deal with the Clint. Kalia camping out in the bush, wants to engage. Oh, nice second skill from Purge. Turns around and dishes out the damage onto the Kalia. Julian trying to steal a farm away from the Brody, does manage to do so. The knock up onto 2 by the Kalia. Grok charging up once more. Nice rotation in here from the Khalid, but you see that enhanced second skill from the Julian, how vital that is. Escape danger, made the rotation. But Dung tries to get onto the Khalid. Khalid turns around, counter engages, but has to move away. Doesn't want to get caught out by the Julian. Meanwhile, there's first blood. Johan onto the Eudora. That's going to be another kill. 2 kills to the side of Crimson Titans, and this puts them in pole position to take the first turtle of the game. Now they're chasing Julian in the jungle. There's the knock-up, but the stacks not managing to land there. Julian already level 5, does have the Retri level advantage, so it looks like Brody saying, you know what, let me even this advantage up. Let me take my blue buff, get my level 5 as well. Don't want to lose a Retri battle because I am not level 5. But Julian seems like he's not interested in going for the turtle just yet, just making the right angle to try to go through. Wall comes out from the Grok. Kalia and Khalid giving all the vision necessary. Harith made the rotation from the gold lane. There's the engagement. Sandstorm comes through with the Kalia into the backline. Nana with the Molina blitz as they take down yet another, chasing down the Grok. Grok trying to escape everybody's attention, but Harith is in there. Can they get the Grok? Yes, they do. It's a 3-for-0 exchange, and through all of this, Brody just beating down on this first turtle of the game.
Allowing the Clint to farm up in the bot lane. Yeah, so at the 3-minute mark, Crimson Titans having the 5-2 over nothing kill advantage with the 2k gold.
Invade here into the jungle as there's an engagement into the backline by the Khalid. Harith is in there as well. They're chasing the Grok down. Grok so low, manages to escape. Clint thinking to himself, should I help my teammates out? And it's like, wait a minute, they're all dead. No. Oh, there's the engagement onto the Julian. Sandstorm, killing spree for the Kali. As we see the chase onto the Badang, onto the turret. Tsunami Slam drags him back out. But the first crack does land onto the Kali. But the revitalizers, not enough. However, torn apart memory from Johan on the Brody secures the kill.
Yeah, Aries getting the pick up, so that's a 1-for-1 exchange.
Once more, Kalia tries to engage onto this Grok. He blocks everybody up. He's like, let me try my best to protect my juggler's buff. And the retribution from Spice needs help. Meanwhile, Eudora did make the rotation towards the gold lane, engaged upon Eisen there on the Harroth, forcing him to recoil. Clint, just we get to see, has been picking up quite a bit of gold on his side of the map because being allowed to free farm. Could this end up paying off for having the Clint so fed, or at least sort of fed? Once we get towards the latter parts of the game, it's going to be difficult with a double MM. Once more, there's the engagement onto Grok. Harroth is in the mix as well. Skills come out. There's the knock up onto the Clint Purge with a beautiful second skill. Julian being chased down there. Gets the retry off once more. So no retry available as we head towards the second turtle of the game. But Julian at least securing his farm, saying, you know what, I need to just get as much farm going as possible without all this invades happening left, right, and center. The second turtle being left alone. And so Julian's retry will come in. There's a sandstorm flicker out from Spectre there on the Eudora. Turns around with a double stun. Meanwhile, on the gold lane, it's Johan on a killing spree as they hunt down the Clint. And this should be the first tier 1 turret of the game. It's a race between there and the mid lane. It looks like they won it. Nana almost taking down this mid lane. Gets stunned up. Meanwhile, there's a engagement on the top lane. I don't even know which direction to point the camera right now.
Split positions.
Crimson Titans with the pickoffs everywhere. It's Brody. Gets taken down by Clint finally with a shutdown, but gets a kill before he is taken down. Kalia with a mid lane push. Nana is in here. Will they have the ability to take this down? Eudora will want to get the stun up. Oh, nice from Merlin. Gets the Molina Blitz combination off. Takes down the Eudora and the mid lane turret. Meanwhile, engagement. It's the sandstorm being used. First crack from the Bajak. Catches out 3. The team coming through here. Oh, so Nami Slam from the Kalia is not enough. As we do see Harroth sensing an opportunity, wants to dance around, is doing so much damage. Harroth Eisen taking down the Julian. Having a Soul Society moment there. Eisen. That's a Bleach reference for all you Bleach fans. Johan taking down the third and final turtle of the game. It was the second turtle, right? But stayed so long it became the third. But Dung, is he going to get chased down underneath the turret? Harroth uses the ultimate, but is focusing on taking another tier 3 turret. Clint with the push here, so we're just going to watch what's happening. Meanwhile, Johan engaging onto Spectre. Spectre with the stun. Johan gets the kill. Meanwhile, it's Kalia dealing with a 2v1 situation, but they're looking for Purge there on the Clint. He manages to flicker, but not to safety as Khalid comes in with the sandstorm. Killing spree for the Nana as they pick up yet another kill.
So, just before the 8-minute mark, Crimson Titans having almost a 6k gold lead. Make that 5 point. And
the stun onto the Julian. His second skills onto the safety of the turret. Yeah, you were saying?
Crimson Titans with the 13 kill advantage with the 5.5k gold lead.
Yeah, that's crazy, especially with a double MM. Having 2 MMs, and especially if they get fed, as we saw the Bulls, they are quite close to, or more than halfway with their items. It's going to be a dangerous time for the side of Dragon and Esports. There's the engagement, the knock up onto the Butang. He's going to try to land the first crack, but only onto one. They get him underneath the tier 2 turret. The wave is pushing it, so we should expect Crimson Titan to stick around a little bit and get this wave cleared out. Oh, Clip, look at the damage coming through onto the Kali. He gets taken down by that combination with the Eudora as Crimson Titans, they are putting a lot of pressure here on this top side of the jungle. The Julian, with a bit of a lane push there, tries to establish some degree of map control. The Lord is up right now. It's only Merlin on the Nana, however, that is somewhere close to where the Lord is. The rest of the team from Crimson Titans making the movement across. Eisen starting up this Lord. They're just waiting for Johan to come in. He is playing an MM, so he's going to delay when he starts dealing with this Lord, making sure everything is safe. Doesn't want to be dived upon. This should be an uncontested Lord going the way of Crimson Titans. Draconum Esports backing off as their jungle went for a bit of a push, using that enhanced second skill. One of the nicest ways or fastest ways to clear the lane. Nana opting not to throw any skills into the bush there. Flame shot available, so uses the flame shot now. I thought she was gonna hit one of those blind Molina Blitz combinations. I mean, I would have done that. Khalid being engaged upon, gets that revitalizer. So no ultimate available for Eudora for the next. Okay, she still has the ultimate, no stun available, but the cooldown even on her ultimate is low, so you know, doesn't make too much of a difference. Now the tier 2 turret being pushed in. Grok with the ultimate onto the Brody. There's the counter engage here. The Tornabot memory comes through, and it's a mega kill for the Harith. The shields are still up. First explosion in the mid lane takes place. The top lane shield not there. Lord charges up. Clear with a dive into the back line. Could this be the moment that they end the game? The Lord is in there. Molina Blitz comes out. The follow-up from the team. Are they going to be locking onto the base? Oh my goodness, so much of damage. Could this be it? It's going to be another take it down. Game, set, match goes the way of Crimson Titans.
GG's well played to both teams. But it's something to take away from tonight. All the matches that we featured tonight. Ooh. Harith picking up MVP. Tiara, you were wrong. It was not Nana with the MVP. However, something to take away from this evening. The first night of round 4. All the matches were pretty much one-sided. All matches being dominated tonight.
Yeah. Some very strong performances from a lot of the teams here tonight. But without further ado, I'm going to end the stream here. And say goodbye to the viewers here. I'm hoping you jump on to the next stream. We're going to be starting off with the Zim qualifiers. I'm just going to switch streams across. Oh, we can't have it on the same stream if you're wondering why we just don't continue with it here. Because it's titled Most Wanted List. That's the reason. But thank you for tuning in to watch this. We will see you on the next stream shortly.